Hello everybody, I hope you're all well, and if you are over in the UK, happy bank holiday Monday. Today's cleaning video I hope will give you lots of Monday motivation alongside the Hoover line of dreams, as I've just purchased a new Hoover, while showing you that I am juggling cleaning in real life as a real life mum with a baby in tow. So to start off with, I am going to show you around. There is so much mess. We have recently moved, if you have not seen my recent cleaning videos, and we have still yet to sort anything. Our drawers actually have mould on them, so there were a lot of bags in here, things needed to go away. Oh my gosh, there were so many things that needed to go into the bathroom, needed to be hung up. There is a lot going on in this room right now. So I need to get all of this put away, find a home for everything, and then get it all cleaned up as well. So if you're ready, grab yourself a cuppa or a coffee, get this turned up. I'm going to have lots of music for you alongside lots of chit chat as well, and let's get our clean on. In all honesty, I actually feel like a slob showing you this mess on my bedroom side right now. This is generally so not me. I hate clutter, I hate mess, and the odd thing kind of gets left out, yeah, but it's never this bad. But where we had just moved, I think we'd only been in the house about 2 weeks when I was filming this video, there was just stuff everywhere, and like I said, we had no home for anything. But whilst I'm cleaning, I always find it best to pop on some music. And when I clicked on my Spotify, this is what came up, macaroni cheese. My kids had clearly been using Spotify, so I quickly switched that over into some music that I like, and then I got started. But I would love to know, obviously I always do these videos with you guys, and sometimes I have them more chatty, sometimes I have them more musical, if that even makes any sense. I have more music playing in the background, but what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer the chatty ones, the music ones, or do you like the fact that I do a bit of both in them? I'd love to know, so obviously I can tailor these a little bit more to the way that you would like.
Too far. 2, 5, 6, 10 drinks at the bar. No boundaries, I get too close. No little by little here, 'cause I give my all. Oh, no little by little, I pour out my heart. No little by little here. I always run and hit the wall. I'd rather jump and risk the fall. I see no limits in the sky. No little by little here. No, no, got stuck on working on myself. Thought I was wrong and needed help, but I'm just different, something else. No little by little here, 'cause I give my all. Oh, no little by little, I pour out my heart. No little by little here. I'm gonna go everywhere and be myself, I swear. I'm gonna give my all, 'cause I don't care if people will stop and stare. Let me fly, let me fly, let me fly into the sky. Let me be all that I can be. Let me fly, let me fly, let me fly into the sky. Let me be all I can be.
Honestly guys, I can't even tell you how long these drawers took us to clean up. So they were actually stored in a garage in our last house. Now I never actually filmed a cleaning video in the property that we lived at in between the last few. We've moved so many times, as you guys know, but they were stored in the garage. The garage apparently was leaking and very, very damp that they was in, and they contracted a lot of mould on them. So I had them in our new garage just drying out and then cleaning them up with some mould and mildew spray. But then Adam never actually did the drawers on them and kind of left that part. So these ones, as much as they weren't that mouldy, were very dirty and dusty. So I needed to clean them up, and honestly, cleaning up drawers to make them clean enough for your clean clothes to go in takes time, especially with them being white. Now I actually love this bedroom furniture set. I have had it for years and years, as a lot of you guys will know from my previous videos, but I am ready for change. So I am making this bedroom look nice, but I really kind of do want a different style in here now. I've had this for a very, very long time, and I think the boys have had lots of room changes and design changes, but I've kind of just stuck with this now for a good, I want to say like 5 years or so, if not longer. And so yeah, I want to change it up. I'd love to know what sort of styles you like in the bedroom at the moment. I think I still want it kind of quite minimal and fresh and bright, but maybe just a little bit warmer. I don't know, I'm feeling change.
How I tried, written down the words to say it is time. I've been waiting 5 days to explain how you make me feel inside. Baby, got it all figured out, wanna do this right. There's no doubt in my mind, baby, you're the one. And tonight, I am going all the way. The way you touch my hair, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. And all the things that you do. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hair, the words goes away. What I am trying to do is say I love you. You don't know how I shiver inside. Doesn't show, but my nerves are inside out. It's because you're not worth less than perfection. Ooh, thought it was in my pants. Now I'm all confused, turning gold into sand. Don't know what you do to me. All I know is you can take my breath away.
This is also one of the longest videos that I have done in such a long time when it comes to cleaning. This video actually took me around 3 or 4 days to complete. It was very draining. I was doing this in amongst having the baby at home. He should have been at nursery, so I was hoping to blast through this whilst he was at nursery, but he wasn't. So you will see him feature in some of the later clips on day 2 or 3. I'm not quite sure which one it was now. But yeah, this took a very long time to film. It was over a course of a few days. I purchased a hoover that was no good, and then I had to purchase another one, and so I couldn't hoover the bedroom, and it was very dusty, and oh my god, it was driving me insane. But there is like mountains and mountains of clothes and things like that. But I would love to know, I had somebody comment on my previous video saying how you would like the video slowed down a little bit. I like to do a mixture of kind of different styles when it comes to my cleaning videos. Sometimes I like to make them a little bit faster for you to really kind of get you going, and other times a little bit more slower paced. Sometimes I have a bit of both, which is kind of what I've got in here, as I do worry that on some of the parts when I've got a lot of washing or things like that, if you were to just see it go so slowly, you would be very bored. But let me know whether you like the slower videos or the faster videos. Let me know if you like the shorter videos or the longer ones. I would love to know what you prefer, so I can make sure that I'm uploading more of that content for you guys regularly. Now, in our last house, we actually had some wardrobes that we had purchased from IKEA, and we bought all of the inserts and things like that. But in this house, we have 2 built-in wardrobes, and that is it. So in turn, we need to buy some drawers and some more places to store some of our clothes. But I'm going to purchase some for inside here. However, what I've come to realise is I do have a lot of clothes, and oh my goodness, half of these clothes I do not wear. Like, I just don't. So I am going to be selling a lot of the clothes that I have in here that I haven't worn over the years, and I would love to know where you recommend for selling clothes. I have heard a hell of a lot about Vinted. Lots of people seem to be on there. There's also Depop. I used to use Shop, but I don't even know if that's a thing because I used that about 7 years ago now. But does anyone still use Shop? Is that still a thing? I think Vinted is probably the place to go, but then I also used to use Marketplace quite a bit, in eBay. So let me know your favourite places for buying clothes. I am basically going to be gutting my wardrobe. I hardly wear anything in this wardrobe anymore, just because it either doesn't fit or whatever else. So let me know, and let me know if you would be interested as well, and I'll be sure to leave the link in future videos coming up as well if that's something you're interested in. This is how bad my clothing actually is that I still have clothing here. It must be 13 years old, still in great condition, that I've had since before having kids, that has actually come back round in fashion. That's embarrassing, isn't it, that I've kept onto clothes for that long? I mean, you could say it was worth its money, but yeah, that is why I need to dig up this place.
I'ma buy plane ticket, run away by myself for a minute. I don't have any limits. Ooh, I'm looking for a place where I can feel alive, where I can let you go and just be for a while. I got you on my mind all the time. Now I'ma buy. I hope I meet somebody who's better than you, that likes us for the things that I say and I do.
Okay, so yesterday I went and got a vacuum and it was not very good. It was really bad. So I got a vacuum by the brand Tower. It was £100 on offer, and I was hoping that it would be okay. I was thinking my last 2 Sharp vacuums are about 6 years old, and I was thinking that technology's come on quite a bit in the last 6 years, and so therefore maybe a cheaper model that's 6 years newer would be more comparable to my old model, and I never really minded my old model too much. However, it was pants. I think it would be really good for just wooden floors, and at that price I think it'd be great. However, for carpets, it just felt like it was gliding on the top of the carpets and it was doing nothing. So today I've gone out, I've ordered myself a new Hoover, I've gone and picked it up, and any guesses, leave your guesses below. You can't already see on the box. Leave your guesses below on what you think I have gone for. However, I have gone back to my trusty old Shark. Not gonna lie, my last 2 vacuums were a Shark. One of them I bought and one of them I was gifted 6 years ago, and I loved both of them a hell of a lot. However, I've done a lot of research and I have got the very latest Shark model. I think I've actually got it at a bit of a bargain as well. The price on it, oh my God, could not believe what I picked it up for. So I will share more in a second, but I'm just gonna undo it, and I need to get it on charge because it says to charge fully before first use, and I really need to get hoovering. So I'm gonna unbox it, and then I'm gonna have a bit more of a chat with you before I carry on sorting out the bedroom. You could do better than wasting time on me, and I admit it's fair, but baby, I guess this is how it's meant to be. I'ma Oh my god, guys, look at the Hoover lines on this. It is just insane. I am obsessed with this Hoover. I did a lot of research before buying it because if I was spending a lot of money on a Hoover, I wanted to make sure that I was getting the right one. And I cannot lie to you, this Hoover has outdone itself. The amount of dust and dirt that it picked up in just this very small section before I popped it on charge is insane. And I picked it up for a right steal of a price. I believe I got over £100 off of the Hoover. It is the Shark Stratos. I picked up the pet version, which comes with a pet tool. I don't really find that, even though I have quite a big house, I don't find that I need a double battery. Yes, it can come in handy, but I don't really ever find that I really struggle to get the house hoovered in the time that I generally have, and I can always pop it back on charge in between cleaning and doing things like that. But honestly, no word of a lie, it has the normal light on it that all Shark vacuums have, which I absolutely love. The suction power on it is insane. What it brought up from these carpets just blew my mind. Bearing in mind this little area had actually been hoovered the day before with the other Hoover that I'd purchased, the Tower Hoover, which wasn't very good. So it had already been hoovered. It also has this Clean Sense IQ technology, which essentially means that it can detect when more power is needed. So you know how on a lot of Hoovers you auto boost them and you have to manually press the boost? This one has an auto boost, so it does it itself when it detects that more power is needed and more suction is needed, which I just think is amazing. It also has an eco mode as well and a full boost power mode. You don't need to hold the button down on it to get these power modes. So a lot of them, when you want the extra boost, you need to hold a button down. You don't need to do that on this. I'm not going to lie, I hoovered my stairs in about 2 minutes the other day. It was so quick with the tool that came with it. And also when I was cleaning my downstairs wooden floors, I actually found it was suction in things from outside that area, like little crumbs and stuff where the suction is that strong on it. And when it went up to the areas whereby they were kind of near the edges and stuff like that, how well it got those bits away from the edges as well, I was so shocked. You'll actually see it later on in the video as well, but the stick actually bends in half, meaning it gets into areas really, really easily, like under my bathroom unit and under tables and chairs and things like that, which again, I absolutely love. This was on offer on the Shark website, on Argos, which is where I picked it up from because I needed it imminently. But it was on offer in so many places. This is actually the one with the pet attachment, and it was cheaper than the one that came without the pet attachment. I paid £380 for it. I will leave it linked below for you so you can check it out. But honestly, I have been a hardcore, die-hard lover of Shark now for so many years. And this vacuum did not disappoint. I think the price point was so reasonable. And I also forgot to mention it actually has like a little mini air freshener in it. I believe they're around £4.99 to repurchase. They last around 6 months, but it helps keep the odours away, which I absolutely love. I also love how it folds away in half. It's really, really easy to just kind of stand up and pop away without it being too big and bulky. And also it's really light, so when you use it as like a little handheld version, my last Shark had a big lift away section, whereas this reminds me of my old Dyson that didn't have that, and it's kind of just a little unit, which I absolutely love. So honestly, from me, this is not an ad, this is not been gifted to me, I've purchased it with my own money, but 10 out of 10 stars. If you are looking for a new vacuum, I cannot recommend this enough. And as always, Shark have a 5-year warranty as well. So I know I've spoken about this Hoover for a good few minutes now, but I just can't recommend it enough.
What did you expect now? Did you feel better? I download simple lies wouldn't cut you down. What do you regret now? Thinking you were clever. Down those little lies. La la, baby, won't you la la? Getting enough of this. My love don't come for free. I got enough of you. Ooh, ooh. Thinking that I'ma quit. You gotta keep it real. I got enough what we have of what is left of us. Left of us. You don't think things through. No, I know you. Only photographs is what we have. Liar, baby, you're such a liar. Singing out loud.
I always feel like when you're cleaning, sometimes there's always a job that you're dreading doing the most. And for me, that job was this bag. Oh my god, I dreaded going through this bag. There was all sorts of stuff inside here, from bathroom items to bits that were stored away. And as you can see, I was juggling having Hudson at home with me. And by the time I got into the end of this bag, it was definitely time for me to have a little play with him. And I'm so glad the majority of this room was tidy. We are yet to get any baby gates upstairs. In our last property, we had them, but it was like built in. And the last couple of houses that we've had bungalows and barns, so we've not had stairs. So it's not been a worry. So I definitely need to get some baby gates sorted. I wanted something that looked a little bit nicer, but something that was still practical. Our hallway is quite narrow at the top of the stairs as well, so there's not a lot of room to actually open a gate. So I need to sort that out. But as you can see, I am juggling, playing with him whilst trying to sort this all out. And to be honest with you, in this section, I think I'm just moving it all away from him to get it up and away so he can't get anything. He was literally following me around all the rooms, but this is real mum life. I generally have a kid or two with me, even whilst doing this voiceover. All of the boys are downstairs. 2 of them are playing on the Nintendo and the other one is just bouncing away on his jumperoo. But yeah, the juggle is real. And in the end, the only thing that managed to keep little old Hudson content was him playing with one of these tools that I have to clean makeup brushes. He ended up playing with that, and it was the best thing that I gave him. And because they were very like silicone-y and soft, if he threw them around, it didn't really matter. So yeah, use what you've got, mamas.
I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you. And maybe I'll drown, what can I do? And it will be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it. Every time that we touch, the room caught on fire. We could blame it on the wine, but we know that we will both be lying. I wish I didn't want you. I was doing just fine the way that it was. Then you hand me these emotions, didn't want them, but I guess that I sucked with them. They could go away, but I know they won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you. And maybe I drown, but what can I do? And it will be alright, so let me drown. I'd rather we try than to let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this.
But I'm gonna dive into you. And maybe I drown, but what can I do? And it will be alright, so let me drown.
Once again, I mean, this is another area that I actually feel ashamed to show you, but this needs to be organised, decluttered and sold. I mean, under that bed is just awful, really. I mean, there's bedding under there, there's towels under there, but then there is also a lot of clothes that I just no longer wear. So that needs to be sorted. But now I'm moving on into the bathroom. like I said, a lot of the stuff that was in that bag of doom was for the bathroom. A lot of it was like makeup and facial products and stuff like that. So I'm trying to sort this out once again with a baby in tow who was playing with this door to the side of me. You will see it move multiple times in these clips, and I was just like, in the end, I just gave up, picked him up and just kind of gave up and got on with it, because again, I was telling him no, but he just was not listening. So, you know, babies like to ignore the word no, don't they?
Looked at the world through rose-colored glasses. You had your goals, then you met me. Did you let those dreams pass you by? I would never blame you if you left. No, I won't be the one to hold you back. 'Cause you can stop the time, it's just a fact. We're not getting younger, we're not getting younger. In the bed we made, I lay wide awake, but I keep losing myself in these daydreams. You're right next to me, I can hear you sleep, but I know you're not dreaming of me. Oh, we were young, so damn naive. Looked at the world through rose-colored glasses. You had your goals, then you met me. Did you let those dreams pass you by? I would never blame you if you left. No, I won't be the one to hold you back. 'Cause you can stop the time, it's just a fact. We're not getting younger, we're not getting younger. I would never blame you if you left. No, I won't be the one to hold you back. 'Cause we can stop the time, it's just a fact. We're not getting younger, we're not getting younger, we're not getting younger. I know the next morning when the sun goes up, it might be the last day of you and me. You're lying next to me with heavy eyes, while I shiver inside with a heavy heart. I know what I've done, and I'm too afraid to let it go. If I could, I would turn back time.
And that is me almost done with what I think took me around 4 days to actually get this completed. I'm still not 100% happy with where it finished off. There is still things that I need to do. I need to get some drawers for the wardrobe. I still need to organise and declutter a lot of the drawers in the bedroom and the wardrobe. I need to get like hooks for the doors and stuff like that. I don't know where they've all gone. I love a command hook, me, but I seem to have lost all the hooks, so I need to do that as well. But I am finishing off with showing you the ultimate vacuum lines. I am absolutely obsessed with this vacuum. Look at them lines. I mean, they're just obsessive, aren't they? But I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this clean, organised, declutter with me video of me sorting out my master bedroom. I actually have a DIY video coming up next. Well, it's a renovation video. It's a decorate video. I have done up Clayton's bedroom. He is absolutely obsessed with it, so I can't wait to share that with you guys as well next week. Do let me know about your recommended places to sell clothes. Do let me know your video styles that you like from me, the chatty ones or the musical ones or a bit of both, and whether you like them longer or shorter or faster or slower. and anything else that I've asked you, because I feel like we have a lot to catch up on. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Enjoy the rest of your day whenever you are watching this, and I will see you all again in another video very soon. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and yeah, see you again soon. Bye guys.